To make your pancakes, first you'll take a cup of milk and 2 tablespoons of melted butter, half a cup of pumpkin puree, and 1 beaten egg. Then your dry ingredients: 1 1/4 cups of flour, a pinch of salt, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1 pinch of ground cloves, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, half a teaspoon of cinnamon, half a teaspoon of ground ginger, 1/8 teaspoon of nutmeg. So we'll start with the wet ingredients. First, you'll pour your milk and butter into a bowl. You will then add the pumpkin puree. You'll use a spatula to make sure you can scrape everything off the sides in order to get as much of the pumpkin puree as possible to keep the consistency right. Finally, you'll add your 1 beaten egg. You will then mix, and you're going to stir until everything is the same consistency. You don't want any bumps to be left, and you want to make sure the entire egg is also spread throughout. At the end, it should be all about the same bright orange color. You'll set that to the side and then move on to the dry ingredients. You'll pour your flour in, pouring it in low to make sure you don't make too much of a mess. Then you'll pour your sugar in. Then the baking powder, the ground ginger, and cinnamon, along with the nutmeg. Then you'll add a pinch of salt. To do so, you'll pour some on your hand, and from there grab a pinch and discard the leftovers. Then you'll do the same with some ground cloves and take a pinch from your hand. You will then stir similar to the liquid, making sure that everything is the same consistency and around the same color to make sure everything is evenly mixed. You want to be careful here so that powder doesn't go everywhere. Once everything is evenly mixed, you'll make a small divot hole in the middle to pour the liquids into. From here, you will mix together the liquids and solids, trying to get one even consistency throughout. To do this, you'll want to make sure, in addition to stirring the middle, you go along the sides with a spatula to make sure no pockets of flour or pockets of pumpkin puree are missed. You don't want to stir too much, however, and make it too runny. You want to find an even medium where there are some bubbles and slight chunks throughout, but nothing that would be considered pockets of certain substances, to make sure that everything is of an even amount. Then, to make the pancakes, you'll take a 1/4 cup of pancake, and you want to cook them about 3 minutes on each side. Once the pancakes have been evenly cooked on both sides, take them off the burner and place them on a plate. From there, grab your preferred toppings such as maple syrup and put them on the pancakes. From there, your perfect fall pumpkin pancakes are done.